the ghoul build into a fast tier 3. It has been pretty successful for him lately, although in the Show Cup he was defeated by Lin. This didn't seem to prompt him to become too innovative. He still mostly is playing the same style, probably just trying to perfect it. I have said before, and I still think, that a Dreadlord 3rd could actually be a really good choice. Whoa! Warmill! Hold up. It is going to be a FoCuS. Okay. This is a good FoCuS map. Honestly, though, I think if Happy plays his best, you can't beat him with a FoCuS. That's my take. But let's see what FoCuS can do. I went bouldering yesterday, the first time in a long time. As you guys may know, a few years ago, I would boulder very regularly. And I was kind of good, sort of. I mean, not very good, but, you know, sort of. And yesterday, I did it the first time again in over a year. And it was a humbling experience. I got so much worse. It was a bit sad. But it is what it is. Turns out, when you gain, how much was it? Like 30 pounds, climbing becomes a bit more difficult as well. Bowling? No. Bouldering. That is indoor climbing. Without ropes. I would love to go bowling again, though. Bowling is kind of fun. Bowling is a mystery to me, though. Because sometimes I hit a strike or 3 in a row, and I'm like, damn, I'm good at this game. And then I continue to fail for the next 10 attempts. It's kind of weird. Alright, first blood. Level 2 on both sides. Happy picking up items here early. These are going to be very nice for legit Dark Ranger later. Goal here for FoCuS is slow down the DK's creeping. Ideally, pick up experience along the way as well. And make sure he doesn't reach level 3 too easily with too much mana. Because if that's the case, things get hairy. Oh, the grunt. About to get surrounded. But could have turned some damage here. Oh, nice coil. Anticipating the chain lightning saves that ghoul. Oh, but perhaps on this one, the Headhunter. Oh, what was he doing here? Headhunter behind enemy lines. Like a spy. Good play from FoCuS so far. He saved the grunt as well. Didn't lose anything yet, which is very hard to manage against Happy in the early game. Really good early for FoCuS. Really, really, really good. And I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of Happy's creep out nowadays on this map. He wants to go into the middle to especially get the circlet, but I feel like he should be prioritizing level 3 much more. If he was to creep the natural first, and then maybe this orange, and then maybe the green, he'd be so close to level 3 already. So, yeah, indeed, I am not the biggest fan of his creep route here on this map nowadays. And I feel like it could be much better if he chose a different one. Yeah, that's basically a perfect early game for FoCuS. Nice. What's he gonna follow it up with? Shadow second, Bestiary. And tier 3 would be the standard. Dark Ranger second. Oh. Okay. To keep pressure on FoCuS. This is a bit scary right now. Oh, wasn't looking for a moment. Almost lost a headhunter, but Happy didn't quite have the block ready, but still gets the kill with the coil.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK is hurt once the shadow hops out, which is now. With a hex, there could be a kill threat. Ooh, double bestiary. Is it the mass wyvern stuff? I haven't seen that in a little while. For a short period of maybe 2 months or so, this was very successful against almost every undead. But then, with gargoyle counters, it seemed to be fading away again. It's very weird that Happy's being so aggressive here. Even when the, like, of course when you get the Dark Ranger first, you have a timing. But it's like 40 seconds of a timing, right? And then the shadow comes out and then you lose map control. So Happy kind of overstayed here. I think he lost a ghoul. Yeah, that's a ghoul corpse. It's not a big loss, you know, it's just one ghoul. But that's one ghoul in the very early game, then one ghoul on tier 2. And ideally, of course, you don't want to lose any. Oh, it's an expansion. Double bestiary expansion. Okay. That could work if FoCuS gets decent levels and a big army. The problem is, Farseer Shadow scale really, really, really bad into the late game. Even worse than... Oh, wait. Speed Scroll Hex. Going for the DK. Does he have a Chain Lightning? Doesn't quite have a Chain Lightning. Oh, nice block by Happy. Blocks the Farseer with the ghoul, so only the ghoul will fall. It's an okay trade for Happy. I could say it's a good trade, actually. Double Speed Scroll and a lot of mana just to get the one ghoul. Happy not going guards, though. Going Fiends. Of course, you never know how many Wyvern there are going to be. So far, we don't have many. Another ghoul goes down. Traded for a grunt. But FoCuS looking good, man. He's playing confident. I like this. Happy scouted the expansion, but he's under too much pressure really to do anything about it. And so much of this game, I want to say, comes down to the early game. Look at the DK, still only level 2.5. Not enough creeping by Happy. Not enough focus early on a safe creep route to get the levels fast. I think it's really a detriment to him, especially in this matchup, that he's focusing so much on these circlets. I don't believe that's ideal. Oi! Dark Ranger looking strong, though. And back to the point of the weak late game for FoCuS. Even with the expansion, even if it keeps running and is uninterrupted, it doesn't necessarily mean FoCuS is gonna win. If Happy's heroes get strong enough, they'll beat this Orc army by themselves. Just 3 heroes with good levels and items, 1 statue and 1 destroyer can basically beat the entire Orc army. But first, levels and items will be needed. Good creeping also by FoCuS. Double level 3, fast. But FoCuS army is still not too big. Wisely, he's not really bringing it to the fight. He knows he might take plenty of losses there, lose momentum, then Happy's gonna snowball. It is an unheard of timing for the level 3 DK. We are 10 minutes in, and the DK still isn't level 3. Yesterday, though, Happy also needed some time to really warm up. The first series, he made a bunch of mistakes, but then in the lower bracket, he looked quite deadly again. We'll see if it's going to be similar today. There are still a lot of creeps, especially in the bottom left. So Happy can still get the levels that he wants. Oh, and FoCuS is going for a drop play. I think Happy noticed it. Yeah. It's got oh, check it out, little turtle. Oh damn, it doesn't have the name anymore.
A player's forces are under
Wait,
attack.
is it? It's not. Is it invulnerable? It's not invulnerable anymore. It used to be invulnerable. But nowadays you can actually creep it, I guess. And here's the drop. Happy is sort of ready, but he's also sort of slowed. Oh, the DK. Uh-oh. Still fighting the creeps. On the goldmine kill would be a huge deal. Happy at the acolytes too far away. Why are the acolytes so far away? Hot diggity. FoCuS does get the... Don't tell. Oop. Yeah, does get it. It comes at a price, but the price is well worth it. Also lots of time bought. Happy has to sell some items. Sells the wand. FoCuS in a great position. And now it's time to pump out mass units. Because he knows a counterattack might be coming. And Happy getting punished for his weak early game. Do this DK. Still not level 3. Bro, it's 12 minutes. This is outrageous. He's finally gonna get it now. Double level up, in fact. Heal wards. Pretty good to sustain in a push. Peaceful. Peaceful. There we go. FoCuS towering up. And now going tier 3. Ooh, that's a bit risky. If Heavy goes for the push here, going tier 3 might be a bit too greedy. Shadowhunter in trouble. Oh no! I think he sort of kind of tried to pass the TP, but that didn't work. Uh-oh. Undead heroes are getting stronger. Wyvern are lots of XP. Oh no. Oh no. FoCuS. Good control on the Wyvern. He's preventing getting webbed for a long time. Oh, but that's a lot of kills going to Happy. He still doesn't quite have the levels. 4-4-3 is when the undead heroes get really crazy. And especially 5-4-3. There's no web? Wait. Oh, there is no web. You're right. I was researching it earlier for some time. But Happy's Giga broke. Now he's mining again. Oh shit, the Wyvern are actually really good right now. Oh, but the Fuzzer's dead! Oh, no! Damn, it looks so good for FoCuS for so long. Maybe you should have just kept on, you know, playing base lane. Wasn't the right time to fight yet. Of course, losing the Shadowhunter especially without giving the TP over. That was a big problem. Big mistake. Oh, Happy's getting lots of XP, boys. How are you guys feeling about the rings, by the way? The new rings. I feel like they're a bit OP, honestly. Getting a ring +4 from a small camp, I think that's too crazy. And also, I feel like the very small camps, you know, with the slippers and stuff, I don't think rings should be dropping there. Because, like, we got so many rings all the time. You know? It's good. Bone Chimes, that one is not very helpful. But the experience certainly is. Lich gonna get level 3, DK almost 4. But FoCuS did reach tier 3. On tier 3, he's getting a lot stronger. And now, his army is not just gonna get owned just by heroes and statues. He's going pure Wyvern, by the way. And Venom Spears, Mass Wyvern. Should definitely get some upgrades, though. Oh. Legion Doomhorn, pretty nice.
Players' forces are under attack.
If Happy kills this army, he's gonna have crazy levels. He already kind of has crazy levels. 4-4-3. If the DK had a better early game, he would be very close to level 5 now. Ooh, juicy Nova. Lich in trouble right away. Happy. Wait, does he have no invulns? Oh, he has no invulns. That is pretty scary. It seems like FoCuS has to attempt the hero kill. I don't think he can win the army battle. It is a lot of Wyvern though. Could really use an armor upgrade. First armor upgrade is so value. FoCuS trying to buy time for more Wyvern. He's at the shop trying to go for invuln and heal scroll. He got the heal scroll. Oh, one Wyvern caught. Oh my god, the Nova. Oh, the Nova is fat, boys. The Nova is ordering a double down every day at KFC. That's how fat it is. Ooh, the next one. Happy starting to run out of mana though. Oh, nicely timed heal scroll. Silence as well. Both heroes disabled for the time being. FoCuS getting some kills, but the supply is very even. Speed scroll pop, charging in. FoCuS starting to run out of mana. The Wolves not really doing anything at all. The Destroyer is surviving for a long time. Great Destroyer controlled by Happy as so often. And if it's only down to the heroes in the end, FoCuS gonna have no chance. His heroes are pretty poop. Run, little guy. And the tier 2 expansion. It looked good for a while. I wonder if FoCuS hadn't made those mistakes. Maybe he could have won this game. But now he is so far behind. Big mana potion ball in the DK. That's plenty of healing. Lich level 4. Oh yeah. We got 4-4-4 heroes, folks. And DK and Dark Ranger close to level 5. We still have these 2 camps left, surprisingly. But this game probably isn't gonna be lasting for too much longer. That is only 6 Wyvern. That's not much. And Happy playing around the cooldowns, playing around the mana again. One Nova after the next. He knows the Shadow Hunter only has so much healing. Oh, starting to split the Wyvern, sort of. Oh, Lich in trouble. That's the opportunity for the kill. Happy too late with the Dispel. Huge mistake by Happy. Loses the Lich. Maybe an opening to FoCuS. And if he goes for the Tavern Res, Lich is going to be out of mana. And again, Happy making a mistake. Something we're not too used to seeing. Good play by FoCuS. Going for the dunk. And he gets it. And all of a sudden, FoCuS back to 70 supply. Oh, Happy may have just thrown the game away with that Lich loss. Eat the Skelly. Eat the Skelly. See what I mean? Why is he not eating the Skelly? This would have been another Nova. It does seem like Happy is a bit off this week. But the game is certainly not over yet. Happy is still mining for a lot longer than FoCuS, mind you. And can build still a big army. Trying to increase now the Fiend count. And there's still some creeps. Oh, thank you. It's a difficult name. Unimern with the 5 gifted subs.
A player's forces are
Very
under
pog.
attack.
Four destroyers in the air. That could also be lots of experience for FoCuS. The thing is, unfortunately, the FoCuS is not super useful. man. The Nova hitting hard. Eat the skelly. Ah, it's on cooldown. Never mind. Awkward position for FoCuS. Of course, he doesn't have to be too concerned with choke points, being an all-air army. That also means it stacks. That means the Nova could be big time. Oh, there's the next one. Shadow's out of mana. FoCuS has to run. I think FoCuS has to run. Oh, he don't run. FoCuS is a man. He stands and fights. Unhappy, always kiting backwards, waiting for FoCuS to overextend, to misstep. And then to punish. Lid's out of mana. That's the one chance here for FoCuS. Whew. Okay, and then Spear's actually doing some pretty good damage. Trying for the Lich. Silence against the Hex. Coil misses. Fiend goes down. Okay, maybe I'm underestimating FoCuS's chances here. It is a lot of Wyvern. Hex this time doesn't lead to a kill. Second heal stroke committed. Now FoCuS is truly completely out of mana. DK surrounded! Level 5, does he have time for the Death Pact? Oh, he tried! He tried, but it was too late! Ooh, man. Such a tight game. FoCuS playing on the edge. Chain Lightning looking for more kills. Takes out 2 more Fiends. FoCuS. FoCuS. And now without the aura, without coils, it's easy pickings. And I think FoCuS has just done it. Happy with 2 big mistakes. Losing the Lich and losing the DK. Loses him the game. But perhaps the even more important one was the early game. A weak early game. A weak DK for a long time. And FoCuS takes the lead. And Happy, you know, today and yesterday, not having a flawless performance as normally he does. Happy is indeed looking beatable these last couple of days. And well done by FoCuS. Absolutely. Toxie just got a lot of channel points. Invest them wisely. Map number 2. We're gonna get Concealed Hill. Concealed Hill. Trying to think, is that a good Farseer map or not? I don't think so. And I think the good thing for Happy is he's not going to get baited on this map to go for the circlet. I mean, he is going to go for the circlet, but it is not out of the way. He can still go for a good creep route with getting a circlet. Yeah, honestly, I think Happy's biggest problem nowadays on Tidehunters is his creep route. This early game creep route, it's just, he's no good. He's no good. You want to rush level 3 on the DK, and you gotta have a good creep route for that. FoCuS. What are we doing now? I would like to see a Blade. I feel like Blade is better on this map. Although it is kind of hard to stack a Blade. Honestly, I feel like Concealed is a pretty bad Orc map nowadays in this matchup. Surprisingly. It is Blade Master. Alrighty. Oh, wait. Overlay. There we go. some side bets going on in the channel. What's the Blade Master's name going to be? Samuro or Arashikage. My favorite is always Mogul the Sly. Which other names are there? Jubei is another one. Kajint. I would not have remembered this name. Nikoro?
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy. Looking to save camp. We've seen him sometimes go for the shop creep when he knows where the Blade Master is, but not this time. And the Blade starting off well with the claws. And buys circlet. Oh! He messed up the Windwalk creep. Ooh. It doesn't look like this is a big deal, but it is a big deal. This slows down the creep thing by so much. And that's a very unnecessary mistake, FoCuS. Ooh. That really hurts the early game. No joke. Oh my god, it takes forever. Good thing you got the claws. Going for the same camp with mass ghouls and skellies. It's a lot easier for him. And of course, he got the circlet. Happy loves the circlet. Ooh, replenish. Always a nice item for the undead. For statues. Oh, Blade just a tad too late. The Duke has quite the experienced lead already. Blade Master also not too much mana anymore. Happy has a Nerub. Absolutely not a wall of base though. Alright, how fast are the reactions? I thought it's not even gonna test. Trying to get an Acolyte. If you get level 2 and you get a lucky crit, maybe you can get it. But without level 2, there's no way. Oh, Windwalk runs out. You can't even get that turtle. This is a bad early game for FoCuS. No good. No good, sir.
Player's forces are under attack.
And he does have a dust. Oh! Try to play around the backstab. A bit greedy, not using the coil. Oh, and he gets the next last hit. Oh, Happy. Big mistakes at this camp. This made it so he didn't get level 3. And again I say, Happy, a bit sloppy recently. At least for Happy standards. Alright, close that surround though. Blade Master now completely out of mana.
A player's forces are under attack.
Red camp here. The Ogre Snipe might be a relevant point of contention. But there we go. DK now level 3. At 5 minutes 30. That's a lot earlier than map 1. Oh, this could be a painful creep jack. Is FoCuS gonna attack the camp? Oh, at the worst time! The DK's coming. Alright, Shadowhunter with a Hex has to do work. Ooh. Man, this is a rough game for FoCuS. Creep has to be abandoned. The ghouls aren't even really threatened, it seems like. Happy buys another circlet. Almost got surrounded here. Could have been kind of scary. Oh, okay. One ghoul goes down. But here is the Lich. And the Nova is locked and loaded. This is a terrible game for FoCuS. Chances of winning here are like 3% maybe. Happy now gonna back up though. Afraid maybe of Raider and Snares around and stuff. Doesn't have a TP, of course. Happy nowadays always sells the TP. Does he do it in every matchup, by the way? I wonder. I'm not quite sure. Against Orc he certainly does. And against Night Elf. And against Human as well, I think. Claws plus 12. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at this Lich. Look at this Lich, baby. Oh. Big damn. Was he happy a lot? Saving money, not buying more Rod of Necromancy in the mid game and late game. And I feel like that's a mistake. Rod of Necromancy is so cost efficient. And FoCuS is going for the expansion, by the way. Blade Shadow Expo. Frost Armor is gonna be really good. There's 0 ways of dispelling for FoCuS. I think he has to play hit and run. Like, he can never fight. And again I say, Dreadlord would work out well against this. And we're gonna have to buy a TP. He's trying to cancel the towers and then TP home. Wait, what? Oh. Actually doesn't have the time to cancel the towers. Heal wave a bit too late on Raider Falls, but FoCuS buys lots of time for himself. Expansion now about to finish. Fools are fast. Oh, wait, the blade doesn't have mana. Oh, scary. Forces the TP. Alright. If FoCuS could again find the drop into the back and take out the Haunted, that would be huge. Happy has to be aware of this possibility, has to buy a TP. Raiders are good for ensnaring and good for destroying buildings. They are very bad in head-to-head fighting, especially against undead. So FoCuS doesn't have a fight-ready army at all, and he may not have one this whole game. Thank you, Hot's X-Ray. With the resub. There is the lab. Happy was scouting for it already. Very predictable play in this kind of a game, where it's all about hit and run, base race. Well, not base race. Base lane, sort of. Wait, how many raiders is this? 3 raiders? That shouldn't really be enough to take out the Haunted, if Happy reacts well. Making a gargoyle. He's stuck here. He has to take out both these trees to get out. Alright, lots of time for FoCuS. Is he gonna go tier 3? Not yet. FoCuS has no lumber to speak of. Happy has to chase the Zeppelin. Oh, there's the Dreadlord! Pog champ! I've been hoping for a Dreadlord for weeks. Finally. FoCuS getting very far ahead economically, but his army is still much weaker. This is an interesting game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Of course, the good thing about the Dreadlord is, when the Orc is running away, also with speed scrolls, the sleep can lock down units and you can pick off targets one by one. Oh, he's trying to steal the item. Oh, he got it! Oh, that was sick. Sleep on the blade, and the Dreadlord goes in and yoinks it. That was pretty sick. Zeppelin goes down. And the grunt. You see, I knew it! I knew the Dreadlord could be good. Also, Pendant is
A
great for
player's
him, by the way.
forces are under attack.
Tier 3 take a start with FoCuS. Yeah, still a lot of lumber. Now with Destroyers, happy to creep the fountain very easily. Dreadlord is a very level reliant hero though. Would love to see him being solo crept maybe. Oh, yep, like that. If he gets level 3, level 2 sleep is super good. Happy now expanding himself. Is he gonna keep the rope on the Dreadlord? I don't even mind it. The Lich is kind of fully stacked already. Oh, never mind. Gives him the circlet. Also good. Double circlet. And then invuln. Yeah, if Happy's expansion here finishes,
A player's forces are under attack.
gonna be in a good spot. What army is FoCuS gonna build? He's certainly gonna add a TC. Is he gonna go walkers maybe? Is he gonna go berserkers? I don't know. He certainly is gonna need more than raiders to win a fight. Happy still, much stronger. Ooh, nice deny. And of course with sleep you can also attempt surrounds. Oh boy. Oh, that's a lot of orc units dying. The cool thing about Dreadlord and sleep is also, if the blade goes into the back with an orb of lightning against the statues, you can just sleep him. And oftentimes the orc doesn't have anything close by to wake the blade up. I hope this game maybe triggers Happy to try Dreadlord more in general against orc. I really think there's potential there. Also against standard play. Yeah, the Dreadlord is almost level 3. Happy's heroes are looking super strong. Expansion is up. Does he have the TC yet? No, no TC. Problem is, the TC is gonna have nothing to creep. This map isn't that big.
A player's forces are under attack.
And it especially doesn't have that many creeps. And there we go, Dreadlord level 3.
A town is under siege.
Alright, Blade finds the expansion though, before the narrow tower is ready, so this is gonna be quite annoying. Is Happy gonna TP? Oh, he's actually gonna TP. I guess this costs him less. He might be able to kill the blade if he catches him. Sleep, Coil Nova, sleep, Coil Nova. Yep. You see? Dreadlord Poggies. Oh, does he get in range? Oh, he did! Wait. Is he dead? No, TP. Alright. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Dreadlord. Tiny Great Hole by FoCuS is going to go up to 3 bases. It is spotted right away, though. Oh, this could be a big punish for Happy. I think he still wins easily any fight. And the shade is blocking the Tiny. That also tells FoCuS that there's a shade. Alright, there we go. Oh, he's going worms? Bruh. I didn't see this at all. Worms? Wait, what? Why? That's kind of cool. Doesn't seem to make tons of sense against Wyvern, but I mean, I like it. Worms and Dreadlord in the same game. Giga Chad. Alright, here we go. This is the fight that's probably going to decide the game. If FoCuS wins this fight and can hold his expansion here, he's going to have a good chance. If this expansion falls, Happy's going to be too far ahead. Dreadlord out of mana. Oh, nice heal wave. Saves the Raider. But here come the big guns. Frostworm's here. That could be sniped, though. Happy lost a lot of HP here on his units. Envenomed Spear is kicking in nicely. Why didn't he just build Fiends, though? Like, aren't Fiends and Banshees crazy good against this army? I feel like they are.
A player's forces are under attack.
Banshee anti-magic shell also protects from envenomed spears, by the way. Yeah, this is really cool, this army. But I think Happy didn't build the strongest army, in truth. But with hero levels, it could still be a different story. He's got lots of AoE, especially if the Dreadlord gets level 4. But he's so far away from that. There we go. Focus fire on the destroyer, on the Frostworm. And that one goes down fast. But so do the Wyvern. Okay, excuse me. Lich, low HP as well. Hex against the DK. Destroyer is, Frostworm's down. But lots of Destro still up in the air. Dreadlord hurt. He's got an invuln as well. Orc was given over. More anti-air. Happy's getting a lot of kills, but he might not be able to crack the expansion. Great wise. Happy also went to bad at 1-2. Oh, this is level 5 DK. Lich could be the target. TP transferred. Lich has to evacuate. FoCuS just barely holding on at the expansion. Oh, but Happy got so much XP. 5-4-4 levels. That is probably a bit too much. FoCuS doesn't have a third hero. Never saw the opportunity to add in a TC, which would have been a big benefit if he had gotten the levels. Yeah, good question. Where are the bad riders? Happy only has air units, and lots of them. Seems like bats would be a good call. Oh, Happy approaching the high ground without TP, without invulns. That's again a big risk. The blade now doesn't have an orb of lightning. A couple of purges could make a big difference. Happy doesn't even have a mana potion. Again, it seems like Happy could be doing a lot of things better. It's not like he doesn't have the gold. But his kiting is still excellent. He's playing at perfect range, making use of the cooldowns, making use of the spells. And his AoE indeed is very strong now. Oh, Nova, Carrion Swarm, and Coil. That is the... what am I trying to say? The optimum for the under late game army. This is a tri-hero combo very rarely seen in 1v1. We see it in FFA all the time, and you can see why. If the levels are there late game, it is crazy strong. We got a Frostworm again. And of course, it's all about heroes. FoCuS may have had more gold, but Happy had more experience and stronger heroes. Oh my god, the nukes. Jesus. They used the invuln already. There's going to be one more coil. The Dreadlord is healed up again. The statues in the back continuing to heal. That's the biggest benefit here for Happy. The blade was never strong enough to snipe those statues fast. Also difficult to do against the Dreadlord with sleep. Dreadlord, baby. And Happy almost has double the supply. He's not been losing much here. Oh, the worm almost falls. But not quite. Master now having to run, but there is reveal, and the Nova finds the kill. That is game. FoCuS was wise to put a shop here for more recovery, but it was not enough. Yeah, I really like the Sleep and Carrion Swarm build on the Dreadlord. Once you get level 4 and both spells are on level 2, it is so strong. And it's game! GG. Happy ties it up. Let's take a look at that post game. Blade Master, not that impactful. With this tier 2 expansion style, you just fall far behind in creeping, far behind in army power, and you're gonna have to play with weaker heroes. The idea, of course, being that the additional resources and the bigger army save you. But that is not always the case. Thank you, Awkward Silence, for gifting a sub to Potato Girl. Much appreciated. Alright. This is a fun series so far. Our first match of the day. We're going to go to map 3, which is going to be Twisted Meadows, to determine who's going to be moving on here in the upper bracket. And Twisted Meadows, being a map with so many creep opportunities and also hit and run stuff, is also a map that can be very good for a Dreadlord. I'm still hoping that the Dreadlord really, becomes a staple in this matchup against Orc. He is one of the weakest heroes in the game, but in the right kind of scenario, in the right niche, the hero can fit. And that is basically only against Orc, I would say. In 2-base, actually also against Human, I think. Maybe. Not sure about that. But yeah, I think against Orc can work very well if you use him right. All right, now we got our players in and ready for map number 3. By the way, you know who's our little mascot nowadays? It is the Dreadlord! PogChamp. Let's go, map 3, Twisted Meadows. This is a map where you have to play Blade Master, because it will go late, there will be lots of creeping, there will be plenty of items, there's going to be super high hero levels, and all that does not suit the FoCuS at all. Wait, he's not going for the Rock Golem creep. Oh yeah, because Happy normally always disrupts the Rock Golem with the Acolyte Scout. So FoCuS has to forego the Rock Golem and just play more cautiously, creep more cautiously. Maybe this camp, maybe this camp. Happy, of course, will be scouting. And we'll be seeing what FoCuS is up to. I would love to see just a straight up one base game. Both players trying to get as strong as possible with triple hero, lots of creeping, lots of items and stuff. And there I wonder how well the Dreadlord does in that kind of game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Especially if the... Oh, what? Happy ran the Acolyte into the creeps. That's kind of a big mistake. Now he doesn't know what the Blade is up to. But yeah, Dreadlord is super strong against hit and run stuff, and also if the unit is ahead in experience. In an even game against the Blade Master, I would love to see how that plays out. Mikasa! No, Daisho. I also feel like I've never seen this name before.
attack.
FoCuS oftentimes tries to snipe items early, not prioritizing experience gain, but rather the little trinkets. Happy Gun reaching level 2 first. Would love to get a fast level 3 again, of course.
A player's forces are under attack.
There we go. Level 2 acquired. It's quite a big help already. Happy... Wait. Did he get the last hit? I think Happy got it. Pretty sure. And also got the item. Cloak of Shadows.
A player's forces are under attack.
Orc is ahead in tech, as is normal, with 1 burrow tech. Happy gives away this last hit. And TK has taken a lot of damage already. Ah, but the cloak comes into play. That's actually very nice right now. And gets the next item as well. Ring for the DK, not bad. Blade Master used all of his mana already. Not too impressed with this Blade Master early game, to be honest. But only a single last hit. Oh, Happy's trying for the surround. If he kills the blade, that would be big. But the DK took a lot of damage. That's the one thing in FoCuS's favor here. The fact that the DK is so hurt, especially once the Shadow Hunter comes out, there's going to be kill threat with a Hex, with a Speed Scroll. Good scout by FoCuS. He knows Happy might be hiding around the corner. Quite literally hiding with his cloak. He could just park his DK here and use the cloak. That would be kind of funny. Both players really want this Overseer. The Shadow Hunter coming out now should help secure it. And this is where Happy needs to realize that the Shadow is coming and needs to back off.
A player's forces are under attack.
There we go. Ritual Dagger, Slaughterhouse. Everything looking very, very standard so far. And now with the Lich out, Happy again, feeling confident enough to leave his main. Very weird that FoCuS crept this camp and then he kept going over here. I guess he was hoping for a creep jack maybe? Seemed like a bit of wasted time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, and we continue to creep. A lot of big items. Quel'Thala's boots or Sobi mask, I think, the best here. Did you just steal that? I think he just stole the Trapper with Skelly. We're gonna lose the big boy. Sobi mask! Ding, ding, ding. That is extremely good on the Shadow Hunter.
A player's forces are under attack.
And both aren't too eager to fight yet. They don't have the levels. They don't have the tier 3. They don't have the third hero. And speaking of third hero, I wonder what Happy's gonna pick. Normally, always, it used to be Dark Ranger for a long time. Then we saw a bit of Alchemist attempts. but I would love to see the Dreadlord.
A player's forces are under
Robo the Magi, great item for the Lich. Belt found here. That's not bad for the TC. Also has a ring for the TC. Level 3 now on the blade. And now he can roam quite fast with a level 2 Windwalk. Very, very even game still.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gets one blue there. Speed scroll. Okay. Seemed like a bit of a waste. Big mana potion though for Happy. That one is not gonna go to waste. Claws found as well. The Blade Master's gonna have a lot of damage. Plus 25 or so. Ah, it's a Dark Ranger again. Happy's gonna try push maybe. And try to win the game early with set push. Blade, not gonna attempt to steal here. A lot of mana stealing, also very good. And plenty of rings for Happy. Here's the TC. But FoCuS needs level 3 Shadow. Needs it very badly. And the experience here should be enough. What's the item? Crystal Ball. Meh. That's not what we wanted. Oh, when the Shadow didn't get enough XP. Oh, FoCuS with mistaken creeping. Oh, that is so annoying.
A player's forces are under attack.
Did he get a ring again? No, I think that was Claws. Alright, scary timing for Happy. The early tier 3 phase belongs to the undead with a frenzy ghoul. Oh. Happy finds the creep jack and FoCuS exposes himself. Oh, he didn't see the creep jack coming, I guess. Speed draw had to be used right away. Going for the DK, trying to force the TP. But the DK, the blade doesn't have the orb of lightning yet. So no purge against the Frost Armor. The DK is still hurt. Might be able to force the TP. FoCuS has to force the TP. But Happy gets the Zeppelin. Oh, what a punish. What a creep jack. FoCuS. Big mistake by him. He needed to be scouting with the Blade Master and figure out where the undead is. But he exposed himself to one hell of a creep jack. And there's no Zeppelin for him. He's stuck back here. And probably everything's gonna die. Death Pact as well. TC's dead. Everything's dead. Happy wins. Again.
A player's forces are under attack.
GG. Good attempt by FoCuS. Great play, especially on map number 1. But it needs a bit more practice with a blade, I feel like. When you play Blade Master, you gotta be really on point. It's a very unforgiving hero. It's very strong if you play it perfectly. But that is very hard to do. So Happy moves on. In the upper bracket, he's going to be waiting for his opponent. And that is going to be either Lin or Labyrinth. Our next match coming. It's the same matchup. Orc versus Undead. We go into a short break. And when we come back, it's time for the second game. Lin versus Labby.